All right, we're ready to
Okay,
begin. Louis
sure.
Carr, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Question number one. You are the president of media sales for BET Networks. What does an average day look like for the president of media sales for BET Networks?
Well, that's the great thing about it, Darius. There's no such thing as an average day. Every day is different. No matter if you have it planned or not, you have to be a multitasker, and you have to be able to sort of think wide about all the things that you need to do and capture in a typical 12-hour day.
Oh, 12-hour day. Fair enough. You grew up on Chicago's West Side. Talk about how that experience has shaped and informed the man and the leader that you are today.
Growing up on Chicago's West Side, number one, it gave me vision to what things were possible. You know, some people say if you can't see it, you can't be it. But I believe that there was a world beyond what I could see, even though at that particular time the internet was not invented. But through my mother and my grandmother, they told me that there was a better world and there were more opportunities, that I just needed an education. I just had to be focused and want to work hard to achieve it. So it really was a motivator more than a hindrance to me.
3 words. What 3 words best describe you?
Visionary, because I'm a guy who believes in being able to see around the corner and what possibilities are. Paradigm builder, because I believe that I can sort of create the blueprint in order to achieve a vision. And the third word I would probably use is a giver, because so many people have given to me. I feel obligated to be able to give to others.
There is an organization, I believe, for men that you helped establish. Talk about both organizations and what motivated you to launch both, and what purpose do you see them serve?
Well, I look at my life, Darius, like I think a lot of people do. And I realized that a lot of people poured into me education, information, relationships that I didn't even know I needed. And when I look back, I always wonder why. So clearly they saw something in me before I saw it in myself. So when I started my internship foundation, I wanted to help create diversity from one person's vision like mine, to show that, you know, it's not that difficult, guys. You just have to be intentional about it. So I wanted to be an example to our industry that said, if I can do this as an individual, what can you do as corporations and as an industry? So since 2003, we've had 178 interns to sort of come through the Louis Carr Internship Foundation, and 45 have garnered full-time employment in our industry.
Wow.
So I've created this conference called the Blueprint Men Summit, and it's basically to educate, inform, inspire, and motivate men to not only be better for themselves, but for their families, their communities, and their country.
You have provided significant transformational financial support to the university. My final question is a 2-parter. Why do you give to CSU? And what would you say to others considering supporting CSU?
Well, number one, how important education is for young Black students. I want to make sure that I'm doing my part to contribute to any student that says, I want to be educated, but I don't have the funds. Number two is our Black institutions are more important today than ever before. We want them to be able to offer the best curriculum, the best environment, the best professor of a Black institution pouring back into them so that they may be motivated as they become successful to pour back into their communities and pour back into the institutions again, to be able to keep that same sort of interest, dollar, motivation going through our communities over and over again.
We are so grateful for your support. Thank you for being a part of this village. Thank you for continuing to lead by not just words, but by palpable example.
Thank you, Darius. And to those of you who are listening, I encourage you to give something. I don't know how much you can, but give something. It is more important as we go through 2020 and try to maneuver through these two pandemics, COVID-19 and institutionalized racism, that we give back to our institutions that are trying to help our students and our future. It is so important. So be that light, be that ignition to be able to, whatever it is, $1 or $100,000, give something.
Be a part of the village. Trustee Carr, I'm gonna put some respect on your name. Trustee Carr, thank you as always, sir. We appreciate this. Thank you for being a part of all of this. We absolutely couldn't do this without you. Please stay safe and stay well and keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you, Darius.